Hey guys, welcome back to Shristi Tech Academy. You might have been working with Lombok comfortably with STS 4, but the moment you switch to STS 5, Lombok suddenly breaks. Yes, I also face the same issue. You can still add the annotations above the class. You will not get any errors, but you will not see any generated no args constructor, all args constructor, toString, getter methods. And this is where the confusion starts. Adding Lombok to STS5 is not same as that of the older versions. But you don't have to search for solutions. I am here to show you the correct and the working way to configure Lombok in STS5. Let us get started. This is my Spring Toolsuit 5. Let me show you the version. Here you can see the version 5.0. I have already created a Spring REST API which has two model classes, book and book DTO. I have added all the Lombok specific annotations, which means in pom.xml I have already added Lombok as dependency. You can see it over here. And to both the classes I have added Lombok specific annotations. Now I need to check whether I am getting the no args constructor, default constructor, getter methods, toString, hashcode and equals. How to check it? For this, go to window, show view, outline. You can see it on the right hand side. Outline shows the complete details about a class. What I am seeing here is only the properties of that class. We are not seeing any generated constructor, getter setters or toString. It is because Lombok is not configured in Spring Toolsuit. Okay, how to configure Lombok? There are two ways of configuring Lombok to your Spring Toolsuit. One way is manually adding Lombok jar file to Spring Toolsuit directory, that is the installation directory. The other way is using the install new software GUI to install Lombok to Spring Toolsuit. Let me show you both the ways. I prefer the manual way. Let me show it to you. What we usually do is, we need to open the Lombok jar file directly, either from the command prompt or from the repository. Where to see the repository details? Open Maven dependencies, scroll down, come to Lombok. This is the fully qualified path where the Lombok jar file is available. Select it, right click, copy qualified name. Open your System Explorer. Keep the cursor here, Ctrl V. If you notice, it is still the jar file. I want to know the location of the jar file. So let me remove the jar file. Enter. So this is the place where the jar file is available. From here also you can open the jar file directly. From the command prompt also you can open the jar file directly. Now what you are seeing is a new window that is opened. One other way of doing it is, go here, Ctrl V, press enter. Automatically the window will come. So it's all your choice. The idea here is you need to open the Lombok jar file from the Maven dependency. That's it. Okay. Once this window is open, you need to specify the location of your Spring Toolsuit. That is, specify the location of IDE in which you want Lombok to be configured. Automatically I am getting a message. I can't find any IDEs on your computer. It's okay, fine. Click OK. Specify the location. Now I need to provide the location of my Spring Toolsuit installation path. First let me show you from the System Explorer. It is inside Downloads, Spring Boot Softwares, STS5. Inside that I am having Spring Tools for Eclipse. So this is the exe file that I need to provide to Lombok. Here is where my Lombok is. So let me go up, go to Downloads, Spring Boot Softwares, STS5. Okay. I am expecting the exe file to be shown over here. It is not showing it at all. That is the problem of Lombok. If I am selecting STS4, you can see the difference. It is showing Spring Tool Suite 4. Can you see the difference? If you are using Spring Tool Suite 4, automatically the exe file will appear and you can configure it directly. But if you are using STS 5, you will not see the exe file here. That is the problem. This is what we are going to fix. Let me show you the first solution. I will give cancel, quit installer. The first step is you need to add the Lombok jar file to STS installation folder. This is my Lombok jar file. Control C. Come back here. Add it here. Control V. Scroll down. It is available here. You should not provide any version. So let me rename it. Function F2. Simply have it as lombok.jar. That's it. The next step is you need to open an initialization file. That is, the file extension is .ini. We are having it here. This is used for configuration details. Let me select it. Right click, open with VS Code. See the extension, it is .ini. It is an initialization file. It is used for adding the configuration details. Scroll down to the bottom. You need to add one single command. -java agent :lombok.jar. That's it. Save this. Because I am in VS Code, automatically it is getting saved. That's all. Close this file. Now we need to restart our Eclipse. Go to File, Restart. Eclipse is getting restarted. Now you can see all the relevant getter setters, hash code equals, toString, default constructor, parameterize constructor, everything is generated for our DTO class. Which means Lombok is successfully configured in our Spring Tool Suite. This is the first way where we have manually configured Lombok to our Spring Tool Suite. There is also one other way which we can do it automatically. Guys, if you have done this process, you don't have to do the other way. You can pick and choose any one type and you can try it out. Let me go to Help, Install New Software. Here we need to provide the URL of Project Lombok. I already have it. Let me add it. Click Add. Now we need to give a name. Let me give the name as Lombok. Click Add. Select this. Click Next. It is getting installed. Let us wait. Now select this. Click Finish. If at all, if you are having any other process, guys, already I have installed Lombok using the same process. I have uninstalled and I am showing you the process. That is why I am not getting few other details. As in, it will ask you to accept the signature. You need to select the signature and you need to proceed further. So please check it out. Follow the defaults. Go with the defaults and finally click Finish. Okay. Before installing, it is asking me to trust the selected resource. Let me select it. Click Trust Selected. Now I need to restart it. In terms of Eclipse, you will not see any changes because already I have configured Lombok in Spring Tool Suite 5. But what is the other difference that you will notice? If I open this ini file, right click, open with VS Code, you will see one more command added at the end. See, we added only this line when we were manually configuring Lombok to our Spring Tool Suite. This time we have used install new software to configure Lombok. That is to do it automatically. See, it has added Java agent. It has provided the complete path where exactly Lombok is available. Can you see this one? Automatically this has been added because you have added Lombok to Spring Tool Suite directly as a plugin. That jar file is added as a Java agent to the initialization file. That's it. Let me open Spring Tool Suite. There is no change because already we have configured Lombok. Okay, guys, I hope it is clear. This is how you configure Lombok in Spring Tool Suite 5. You can pick and choose any one of the methods. Do share it in the comments saying which method you used for configuring Lombok. I hope it was helpful. I also want to make one more big announcement. I am starting with a new batch of Java full stack from the last week of January. If you guys are interested to learn Java full stack together with me, please check in the description to connect with me for further details. Thank you.